I'm John Schaffer. I'm the president of MoFi Electronics. Well, MoFi means to me original master recording. It means starting with the source and staying faithful to that. And I like to think of MoFi Electronics as an extension of that, extending it through to the next step in the playback. We need to be a conduit for letting what was captured in that recording transfer through to the rest of your system and to your ears eventually. Mobile fidelity represents that. It's a love for music and bringing the listener as close to that magical experience back in the studio. In terms of products, we're really charged with looking at how we can deliver content to the listener, to the music lover, and that's what this is all about. Well, within that, there's a ton of freedom. So we can explore ideas on new technologies for smarter ways to do a cartridge that you're going to mount attached to the arm, all the way through the signal path, the materials and how the energy is going to move through the materials. And we are blessed with having throughout the industry a lot of people who want to help us in this journey. And so we've worked with some of the truly great innovators in our industry along the way. And we have quite a team both internally and externally that we work with, and the projects that we have going on are very exciting. So I think that you'll see wonderful things from Mobile Fidelity over the coming years. But yeah, I think you always want to surround yourself with the best minds, and there are designers in our industry that have done monumental work. Tim DePeravicini has helped us quite a bit, and as you know, he does a tremendous amount of work for us at the studio. Mike Lapis from HRS helped us design an isolation for our turntables. It's extraordinary. The overall philosophy that we employ in building the turntables, we worked very closely with Alan Perkins from Spiral Groove, and Alan really gave us the core tenets that we follow in how we design when it comes to a new turntable. And there are more people in the network of friends of Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab that enjoy working with us because they all feel connected and an affinity to what Mobile Fidelity stands for. So that's, I think, the reason why it's easy for a lot of people to say, hey, I'd like to help out, and we're very grateful for it. It's been wonderful. We take great pride in creating a wonderful work environment for all of the people who work here. I mean, let's face it, we spend so much of our lives working. And we want to create a culture here where people genuinely love being a part of what they do and actually are part of creating that process. And when you see a beautiful factory here, it's a reflection of the people who work here thinking about how they can better the process, how they can constantly improve the process, and having personal touches like art that matters to them and an environment that celebrates music and the work that we do. I mean, we make turntables. So, I mean, this is fun. And so we want an environment that reflects that and has that energy. And so we empower everyone who works here to contribute their ideas and their thoughts, and collectively then we realize them in a way that makes our time pass in a more joyful way, I guess I would say. And so the work that you see around this facility is really, it's the results of the people who are working in this space, helping to organize in such a way so that they can do their job efficiently and consistently and with quality. And we believe we're continuing the legacy of building, something that really honors the Mobile Fidelity brand. The very first job I had was a paper route, and with the paper route, most kids buy a bike, which I did, but my first purchase with my paper route money was a turntable. As a very young boy, I fell in love with vinyl, and I fell in love with everything around it. Of course, first and foremost, the music. But really this is my roots, and so my entire career I've worked with both analog and digital. I don't think of the two as different. I think of them as just different approaches to solving a need, which is the playback of music. And so for me, it was a great honor to be asked to do this, and it's been almost a dream come true. So here I am making turntables.